Hello students, this is Yeshwadhari. In this video, we know the one example of a Bresenham algorithm with a radius 10. The Bresenham circle we are discussed in this video. We taking the example means numericals. We solve the numericals based on the Bresenham circle. Okay, so the radius is given, that is a 10. Okay, so the given is r radius is 10, means here in Bresenham circle radius is equals to a y-axis, so it's for that r equals to y we are denoted. Okay, so y equals to 10, x of I means initially it will 0, x of I is 0. So for center we are taking 2 comma 2, x of c, y of c are a center point in this question. A given x of c, y of c is 2 comma 2. So a circle is drawn first in a origin, then move to the center which will given. Okay. So first, what is the first thing we have to do? We have to find out the a decision parameter, that is a p0 or a pk. So what is the formula for a Bresenham circle is first time you have to calculate the pk or decision parameter. It's a pk equals to 3 minus 2r. Okay. So for the we have to give the value of a radius. What is the radius value is 10. So mention the value in a equation. Okay, 3 minus 2 into 10, that is a r. Okay, so here r is given, so r we taken as a radius, that is 10. Okay, here next what we get, a first value of a pk is negative 17. Why? 3 minus 2 into 10 is 20. 3 minus 20 is minus 17. So pk is in a negative. So how we have to increment the x and y value? Initially x is a 0, y is 10. So remember, when we get the negative value, then the x will be incremented by 1 and y is remaining as the previous one. Means what the previous we have, that value will be continued. Okay. So next pk, this is we got a negative value. So next to pk plus 1, how we have to calculate that pk value? That is the formula is pk plus 4x plus 6. Because of we got the negative pk value. So put the value of first pk is negative 17, right? So put the pk value as minus 17 plus of 4. What is the x value now? Now x value is 1. For this reason, we have to take the 4 into 1 plus of 6. What we get? 17 plus 4. 4 into 1 means 4 plus of 6. 10 minus 17 plus of 10 minus of 17. What we get the pk value is a minus 7. So how we have to increment the x and y value? The same as the previous one we did. X will be incremented by 1 and y is as a previous one. So what is the x type values we got? 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, currently x value is 2, y value is 10. So however, we got the negative pk value, right? So we taking the same formula, minus 7 plus of 4 into now x value is this one 2. For this reason 4 into 2 plus of 6. What we get a pk value? Minus 7 plus 4 into 2 8 plus of 6. Minus 7, 8 plus 6 is 14. Means we got the a positive of 7 of a pk value. So now the pk value is positive, then how we have to increment the x value and y value? We have to increment the x value plus 1 and focus this y value we have to decrement by 1. Why? Because we got the pk value is positive. So this is the increment of a once we get the positive pk value. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 10 minus 1 is 9. Now y value is 9. So we got the positive pk, so formula gets changed for the next pk value. Pk plus 4 into x minus y plus of 10. Okay, this is for a positive pk value. We got the positive pk. So next pk value we have to find out with this formula. Okay, now put all the values. Pk is 7, x is 3, 9, y is 9. So 7 plus 4, 3 minus 9 plus of 10. So what we get? 7. 3 minus 9 is minus of 6. Minus 6 into 4 minus 24 plus of 10. Now what we get? Plus plus 7 plus 10 plus this plus of 17 minus of 24. What we get? And again we got a negative pk value. So how we have to increment the x and y value? X will be incremented by 1 and y is as it is previous one. What we get? The previous one. So 3 plus 1 is 4, yi plus 1 equals to 9. Okay. Why? Because we got the negative pk. Okay. We got the negative pk value, right? So we next pk value we find out with the formula of this one. Okay. So using this formula, what pk value we get? We got the pk as a minus 7 plus of 4 into a 4, that is the x value is 4 plus of 6. So what we get? The this get the 15, positive 15 value. So how we have to increment the x and y value? X will be incremented by plus 1 and y is decremented by 1. Why? Because we got the a positive pk value. So 4 plus 1 is 5, 9 minus 1 is 8. Okay. So now how we have to calculate the next pk value? Using the formula pk plus 4 into x minus y plus of 10. So what is the x value here? Of 5 and y is 8. So put the values. 15 is a pk value plus 4 into of 5 minus 8 plus of 10. So 15 minus of 12. 5 minus 8 is minus 3. Minus 3 into 4, that is minus 12 plus of 10. What we get? We get again a positive 13, right? So how we have to increment the x and y value? X will be incremented by 1 and here y value should be decremented by minus 1. So x is 5 plus 1 is 6 and y is 8 minus 1 is 7. So now continue with the calculate the pk value again. We got the positive pk value. Now pk value is 13, right? So put the value of a 13 plus 4 into x, we get the 6 minus of 8 plus of 10. What we get? The result is 13 minus of 8 plus of 10. Okay. So 13 minus 8 is plus of 10. We get a final value is 15, positive 15. So increment the x value plus 1 and decrement the y value as minus 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, x is plus 1 is 7, 6 plus 1 is 7, y is last we got the 7, 7 minus 1 is 6. So here we got the x value is greater than y, right? So here the Bresenham circle algorithm will stop. Why? Because of we got the x value is greater than y. So no need to further calculation here. So what we have? We in last we got the all the points, right? pk value. So whenever we taking the x c value, so we have to adding the x is given as a 2 and y also given as a 2. So taking the value of this, we have to make the, so taking the help of the x of c as 2, y of c is 2. What we have to do that? With the help of all the pk's values and we got the xi, yi value. According to that, we got the this curve, right? So x of c, y of c have given the value 2, right? Both values are taking a 2. we just adding with the x of I values with the plus 2 and yi is adding with the plus of 2. Means after this we just adding all the 2 digits, we can form a curve. That means first it is originally from this a curve or a first quadrant values. We simply taking the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 12, 12, 11, 11, 10, 9, 8. It for means from the origin to a 2, the coordinate of 2 we can form a circle. Okay. This is the whole thing of our Bresenham circle. I hope this is clear. We will continue our classes. Okay. Thank you.